Okay, let's get started now. So very good. Those who have got above 90%, very good. So let me share the screen and we'll discuss the questions one by one. Okay. See, can you see the screen here clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Look at this here. We'll try to write the questions here. What's the first question given? First question given is what? Classify the following as linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomial. See, no one should talk. Let me 1 second here. Um, 1 second. Please don't talk. Look at this here. What is the first question? What's the first question given here? Classify the following as linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomial. X square plus x. X square plus x. Which polynomial is this? Of course, quadratic polynomial. Isn't it?
Quadratic
Option B is correct. Option B is correct. Look at the third question. What is the third question here? So second question. Classify the following. Classify the following as linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomial. Y square plus y plus 4. Again quadratic. Any doubt is the second question?
quadratic.
Any doubt is the second question? No
No,
doubt, right?
No,
sir.
sir.
Look at this. Third question. Classify the following as linear, quadratic. Same type of question. 1 plus x. Linear
Linear.
polynomial. The highest degree is
Linear.
what? Highest degree is 1 plus. What
One.
is the? Yeah, look at this here. 1 plus x. This is what my linear polynomial. This is my linear polynomial. Next, look at this here. Fourth question. Can you please tell me whether you have doubt any doubts in the third question?
No, sir.
No, absolutely clear. So, okay, very good. Look at here, 1 plus. Look at the fourth question. Classify the following linear r square. Tell me fourth
Quadratic.
question. R square. R square is a quadratic equation. It's a quadratic polynomial. Okay, this is a quadratic polynomial. Why I can write this as r square plus 0 into r plus 0. All right. So this is in the form of quadratic polynomial. So that is my quadratic polynomial. Are you getting my point? So next question. Fifth question. Classify the following as linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomial. 7x cube.
Cubic, sir.
Cubic.
Cubic.
Absolutely, that is a cubic. 110% that is a cubic. No doubt at all. So fourth question. What is that? 4x cube. What he has given?
7x cube, sir.
7x cube. So 7x cube. 7x cube is that is a cubic polynomial. All right.
Cubic, sir.
This is my
Cubic, sir.
cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. Okay. Any doubt till fourth question? Fifth question. Shall we go for the fifth question now? Look at this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is what fifth question. Whatever we have discussed, this is a fifth question. Sorry. This is my fifth question and sixth question we'll discuss now. What is sixth question? Root 2 is a polynomial of degree. Tell me.
Zero.
Root 2. Root 2
Zero.
is a polynomial. It is
Sir,
a mono.
degree 0.
It is a monomial. All right, it's a monomial. What is the degree of this? Degree of his degree is
So
what?
1.
Hey,
What?
degree
Oh,
Zero.
0, 0.
zero.
Zero.
Degree is 0, not 1. Okay.
Degree 1 by 2, na, sir. Degree 1 by 2, na, sir.
No. See, degree. When can we write a degree here? Degree is possible when.
Root.
See. Look at this, please. Try to listen to me carefully here. Degree. What is the degree of a polynomial? Highest power of a variable. We have to look upon power of the variable, exponent of the variable. That is what we have to look upon. All right. So degree is what? 1 second, is so thick. What is degree? What is degree of a polynomial?
0.
Degree means we have to look upon power of a variable. You go. For suppose if I say x is a variable, if I say x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. This is my cubic polynomial. If I ask you to find out the cubic degree of this cubic polynomial, then I supposed to say degree is what? Degree is equal to 3. Look at this here. Why I'm saying degree as 3 here? The power of variable.
Because it is a variable and it is the highest
One
power.
second. Once I didn't ask anyone. If I ask you, you please tell me. Don't talk in between. I request you, when I'm talking to you, please try to listen to me. If I am asking you the question, then you have to tell me. All right. Look at this here. X cube. See here we have variables. What are the variables I have? Only one variable I have. We have to look up on highest power of the variable. Which variable has highest degree here? X is a variable here which has highest degree is what? 3. So my degree is what now? 3. Now he's asked that root 2. What is the degree of square root of 2? He's asked square root of, What he's asked, degree of root 2 is what? See here, root 2 is a constant. What is this? Root 2 is a constant. And look at this here. In this example, what is a constant? Phi is a constant. Do we have any coefficient for phi? No. See here. So we cannot write a degree for constant. So I straight away I can say that degree is what? 0. Are you getting my point? If I write degree of 9 is equal to what? 0. Why? Because 9 is a constant. Are you getting my point? So constant
Yes, sir.
of degree of constant will be always 0. So shall we go for the next question? Any doubt in the sixth question? Any doubt in the sixth question?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No. We'll go for the seventh question. See, people are joining still. Please don't be late. Ha, look at this. Ha. See here. Seventh question. Degree of a zero polynomial. Very good question. Degree.
Zero.
See here.
No, not zero.
See, degree of zero polynomial. What is zero polynomial? Zero polynomial can be defined as coefficients of all variable supposed to be 0. All coefficients. Let us say if I say quadratic polynomial 0x square plus 0x plus 0. This is my what? 0th polynomial. 0 polynomial. What is basically 0th polynomial means? 0 polynomial means coefficients of all variables supposed to be what? 0. Are you getting my point, children? Are you getting my
Yes,
point
sir.
or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Zero polynomial is a zero polynomial is a polynomial. Zero polynomial is an expression where all the coefficients are equal to 0. All the coefficients are what? All the coefficient means what? What is
Equal to 0, sir.
equal to 0. What is the coefficient of x square here? 0. What is the coefficient of x here? 0. What is the coefficient of x power of 0 here? 0. So all coefficients are 0. So I can say now degree of polynomial is what? Not defined. What is that? Not defined. So degree of 0th polynomial is always not defined. What is that? Not defined. All right. So you can write or can't be determined. You can write can't be determined. Degree is what? Degree is equal to can't determine or not defined. Are you getting my point? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Any
No,
doubt?
sir.
Very good. Okay. Eighth question now. We'll go for the eighth question. Please try to look up on the screen carefully. One second. If I share these notes, this color won't be visible. So let's take black color now. Eighth question. Look at the eighth question. See here, p of x given. P of x is equal to x square minus 2 root x plus 1. Then p of 2 root 2 is equal to what? P of x is what given? P of x is equal to x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1. Then he is asking us to find p of 2 root 2 is equal to what? This is what he is asking, isn't it? See here, how can you find out here? How can we find what is the meaning of this question basically? See here, in place of x, what we have here? 2 root 2. So what I supposed to do here? Wherever I have x, in place of x, I supposed to substitute with the 2 root 2. Are you getting my point, children? See here.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
see here, I substitute with the 2 root 2 whole square minus 2 root 2 into 2 root 2 plus 1. So 2 root 2 whole square is what? See here, 2 root 2 whole square is what? You might have heard this property, right? So how can I write this now? What is the answer for this identity?
A square B.
Into b.
A square B.
Square root of
A
b.
square
Square root and square will be getting cancelled and you will be remain with b. So this is what? Now this is how
So
I
four,
suppose.
four.
Look at this now.
four
What can I
into
write here?
eight, sir.
What can I write here? Tell me. 4
Eight.
into 8. 8. 2 root 2 into 2 root 2. What is my answer? 8.
Sir, 8, sir.
Eight.
Yes.
2
Eight, sir.
2 2 is
Root 2
4.
into root 2,
Ah,
2, 4.
Please.
4.
One second. See, I asked you for answer, not for explanation. Please don't give me explanation until I ask you. Okay. I am asking you for answer. You have to give me only answer. Don't be explain. If I ask you, then you have to explain. Okay. If you are explaining what is happening here, I'm getting some, like other children will not be understanding if you are talking in between. If you are interrupting in between, please don't talk. Kindly, please understand. Don't mistake me over here. Please try to understand, children. 2 2 is 4 and square root 2 into square root 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 4 2 is 8 plus 1. So what I'm going to get here? Plus 8 minus L will cancel. 1 is my answer. So P of 2 root is what? 1 is my final. P of 2 root 2 is equal to 1 is my final answer. Are you getting my point, children? Any doubt here? Any doubt? You might have heard root a into root a is going to be root a whole square, as square and square root will get cancelled and we will be remain with a. So that's how I'm following here. So 2 root 2 into 2 root 2 is what? 8 is my answer. Are you getting my point, children? So answer is what? 1. So which option I have here? Option B is correct here. Option B is correct in 8th question. Option B is correct. Any doubts in the 8th question? Tell me yes or no.
No, sir.
Okay, so look at the 9th question. The value of the polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3. Aditya is joining now. The value of the polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3 when x is equal to minus 1. So look at this here. Let us 5x square. Let us write this. 9th question, right? What is the polynomial given? 5x minus 4x square plus 3 when x is equal to minus 1. How can you, when x is equal to minus 1 only, right? See here, how can you write this? See, simply in place of x, I will be substituting with minus 1, as simple as that. So
minus 5, minus 4 plus 3.
So you included whichever is.
Look at this here, minus 5. So minus 4. See here, negative whole square, negative number whole square is, if I have negative number to the power of odd and negative to the power of even. See here, if I have negative number in the base and even number in the power, negative to the power of odd, always answer is going to be negative. Are you getting my point? Negative to the power of odd, always going to be negative. Negative to the power of even number, always going to be even. 1 second. Negative number to the power of odd number is going to be always negative. Negative to the power of even number is always going to be what? Positive. Look at this here now. I have negative number over here. Look upon this carefully, everyone. Look at here. I have negative number and my power is even. So my answer is going to be what? Now positive. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So minus
Yes,
4
sir.
minus 1 whole
Yes,
square
sir.
is minus 1 whole square is 1 plus 3. So minus 5 minus 4 plus 3. What is going to be my final answer? Minus 6.
Minus 6, sir.
Minus 9 plus 3, which is going to give me minus 6. Are you getting my point, children? And again, I can see here. One more thing. Even number to the power of even number. What is going to give me? Even only. Are you getting my point? Odd number to the power of odd number. It is going to give me what?
Odd.
Even number.
Odd to the power of odd. You take any odd number. Let us say 3 is odd number. And odd power. Let us say 5 or 3. So 3th power of 3 is what? 27. Whether it is odd or even? Odd. So you can try like this. Okay. These are very standard results. So shall we go for the 9th question now? Shall we go for 9th one?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Look at the 9th question we have done. So 10th question we have to discuss now. So 10th question is what? If P of x is equal to x square minus 2 root x plus
Repeated question.
repeated question. So already we have discussed, we got 4 root 2 is the answer. No. We got 1 is the answer. For 10th question, what we got? See, repeated
we got
question.
1.
Yeah, we got here 8th question and 10th question has been repeated. So same answer, 1 is my final answer. Are you getting my point? I don't think I'm supposed to repeat that question again. Any doubt? Look at this near. Now find the remainder when P of x is equal to x square plus 16x plus 18 is divided by x minus 2. See here, what is saying? My 10th question was repeated. So I supposed to go for now. What? 11th question. Am I right? 11th question. So what is my P of x? Polynomial has been given over here. What is the polynomial given? X square plus 16x. X square plus 16x plus 18. We have to divide this by x plus 2. That is what has been given, right? X minus 2, sorry. X minus 2. See here, we can follow two methods here. What are that? What are they? Long division method. LD method means long division. And I told you one shortcut method, which is synthetic method. Which is synthetic method. Are you getting my point? All LD method and synthetic method. We'll try to solve by using both methods. So my P of X polynomial is what here? X square plus 16x plus 18. And I have to divide this polynomial with another polynomial, which is x minus 2. How can I divide? Look at this here. See, what is my divisor here? X minus 2 is my divisor. And let me write dividend here. X square plus 16x plus 18. All right. So now look at this here. First and foremost step is what? First and foremost step is what? I supposed to look first term of the divisor and first term of the dividend. So with what number I supposed to multiply with the divisor so that I'll get x square? Of course, x. If I multiply x into x, I'll be getting x square. Are you getting my point? So or else you can approach in this way as well. See, first term of the dividend and first term of the divisor, you take this like x square. You divide first term of the dividend with first term of the divisor. First term of the dividend is what here? X square. And first term of the divisor is what? X. Divide this. X will get cancelled, you know, with x. So my first term of quotient is what? X. All right. First term of quotient is what? Quotient is what? X. So now x into x, x square, and x into minus 2 is what? Minus 2x. All right. So here signs will get changed. So plus x square minus x square will get cancelled. 16x plus 2x, which is going to give me 18x. And this 18 I'm carrying over here. Plus 18 as it is I'm writing. So now look at this here. With what number I supposed to multiply? Again, with what number I supposed to multiply so that I'll get 18x? Of course, plus
Sir.
18. Plus 18. So plus 18 into x plus 18x. And plus 18 into 1, 18 into minus 2, minus 36.
Minus 36.
So plus minus plus symbols will get changed. Plus 18x minus 18x will get cancelled. So 18 plus 36, how much is going to give me? 54 is
54.
my remainder. 54 is my remainder. Are you getting my point, children? Do we have an option here? Of course, we have option, which is D option is correct. In 11th question, option D is correct. And we'll try to solve this question by using long division method. See here, if you are writing in your school exam or board exam, you try to follow long division method. See, yesterday it was competitive exam. Yesterday it was like, MCQ test. You try to follow synthetic method, shortcut. First and foremost step is what? In synthetic method, I'll be equating divisor with a 0. Divisor I supposed to equate with what? 0. So x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 2. So what is the meaning of this now? If I substitute this x value in the given polynomial, I'll be getting what? I'll be getting
0,
what?
sir.
No, see here now. If will I get 0? I won't be getting 0. See here.
We'll be getting 54, sir.
We'll be getting 54.
Look at this. Look at this here now. We'll see now. First and foremost step is what? I'll be writing 2 over here. I'll be writing all the coefficients first. What is the coefficient of x square? 1. What is my coefficient of x? 16. Constant is 18. So my first and foremost step is what here? I'll be carrying this 1 as it is. I'll write 1 as it is here. And this 2 into 1 is going to give me 2. All right. So now 16 plus 2, I'm adding over here. I'm getting 18. Again, I'm just multiplying this 2 into 18. 2 into 18,
36.
which is going to give me 36. Now, if I add 36 plus 18, which is going to give me 54. This is my remainder, as simple as that. Remainder. And what is my quotient now? What was my quotient in
X plus 18.
look at this here. What is my quotient here? Quotient of P of X is what? X plus 18. A remainder is 54. Look at this. What is my quotient I got here? X plus 18 I got. This is my quotient. Did we get same quotient in both methods or not? Tell me.
Yes.
We got.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we got same quotient in both methods. We got same quotients in either of the methods. Are you getting my point? Any doubts? I hope you understood this very well. Now everyone can be able to solve this, division of polynomial by using long division method or synthetic method. All right. So please try to follow long division and LD and synthetic. Look at this. Now look at this here. 12th question. Find the value of x plus 1. Find the value of a if x plus 1 is a factor of this one. So we didn't teach factor theorem, right? 12th question. See, we have to find a value if x plus 1 is a factor of what? Factor of p of x, ax square minus 7x plus 3, ax square minus 7x, ax square minus 7x plus 3. We have to find out this, isn't it? Look at this here. How can you find out? Ax square only, right? Ax square minus 7x only, right? Yeah. Tell me, how can we solve this? Any one of you? Can
Sir,
any
we
one of
can,
you?
we
See
can
here.
replace the value of x in the equation with -1.
Very good. See here what I'm telling here. If it is a factor of this polynomial, it is a p of x polynomial given. It is a p of x polynomial given. What is this? Let me just write this. Factor of p of x is equal to this one. He has given that x plus 1 is a factor of this one. So how can I solve this factor theorem question? This question is from factor theorem. So look at this here. This is a factor. So whatever the factor is given for that particular polynomial, I supposed to equate with a 0. So now I'm equating this x plus 1 with 0. What I'm getting now? X is equal to -1. Now what I supposed to do? I supposed to substitute this x is equal to 1 value, x is equal to -1 in the given polynomial, right? So look at this now. P of -1 is equal to a into x square. What is my x square? This one, minus 7 into -1 plus 3. What I'm going to get here? What I'm going to get here? Tell me.
0, since
A
it is
into
a
1.
factor.
A
Zero.
into
plus
1
a minus 7.
plus
So a plus 10. See here, whenever we are equating, whenever we are substituting x is equal to -1 in the given polynomial, we have to equate it to 0. All right. See here, what I'm getting now? A
minus
equal
10.
minus 10.
Minus
What is my
10.
a value?
Minus 10.
Are you getting my point? See, find the value of k.
Yes.
X plus 1 is a factor of this. All right. So this one is equal to 0. Let us write equal to 0. Getting my point? A minus 1
Yes,
whole
sir.
square minus 7 into -1 plus 3 is equal to 0. So if I calculate that, I am getting a value as -10. Are you getting my point, children? So whenever in tomorrow's session, hopefully we'll discuss factor theorem. Then we can solve many questions, so you can understand in a clear cut way. Tomorrow I'll be talking about factor theorem and related questions, and tomorrow we are going to finish polynomials lesson. All right. In this session we are going to discuss the question papers as I
Tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
day after tomorrow. I mean next class. I'm sorry, next class. Okay. Look at the 13th question. Degree of the degree of polynomial x power of 4 plus x square plus 3x by x. X power of 4. Let me write the question here. 13th question. Degree of x power of 4 plus 3x square so x square plus 3x, x square plus 3x by x. Isn't it? What we have to see here, first and foremost step is what? I'll be just splitting the terms. How can I split x power of 4 by x plus x square by x plus 3x by x? Are you getting my point, children? See here, how can I cancel this? X I'm going to cancel here. 1x I'm going to cancel here. X I'm going to cancel here. See here now what I remain with? How many x are remain?
3x.
Cube.
3x.
1x is remained over here.
1x plus 3.
Plus 3.
So now tell me here, this is my cubic polynomial. So what is the highest power of a variable here?
3.
So degree
3.
is equal. Degree is equal.
3.
My degree is what? 3. A very simple question. He is not asking you directly. He is given the fraction. He is giving the polynomial fraction. He is given the polynomial fraction here. What you have to do, you have to split individual terms and then just cancel individually. You will get a final polynomial, which is a cubic polynomial, which we got in this particular question. So for that, degree is equal to 3. Your answer is what? 3 is answer. Getting my point? Very good. Look at this here. Very interesting question now. 14th question. If a is equal to 4x cube given. So just a minute. Let me cut this question. Let me cut this question here and paste it over there. See here. Okay. How many of you done this question correctly? How many of you done this question correctly? Tell me.
Me.
Huh?
Mohit.
Some.
Mohit.
Very good.
Shreyan.
Very good.
Shreya.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Look at the 14th question.
I just guessed the answer.
No need of guessing the answer. See here, a given, b given, c given, you have to subtract. That's all. Look at this here. How can we solve this question? My a given, see, I'll be solving this, right? I'll be solving this. A minus 2b minus c. My a value is what? What is the expression of a? 4x cube minus 5x plus 7 minus 2 into b is what? B given 2x cube plus x square plus 3 minus c is what here? 5x cube minus 8x square plus 10. This is what my, this is one. Now how can I simplify this? 4x cube minus 5x plus 7. You multiply with minus here. 2 2's 4 minus 4x cube and minus 2x square. This into this. I have to multiply with each and every term. Okay. So what I'm getting here? Minus 6. Now again minus 5x cube. Multiply with minus into minus plus 8x square minus 10. Are you getting my point? So this is what my. Now how can I see here? Now you just compare like terms. Look at the like terms. Like terms, how many? Minus 4x cube plus 4x cube going to cancel here. So what I remain with here?
So minus 5x cube.
So minus 5x cube. Now look at the x square terms. X square terms. How many terms I have? Here and here. So plus 8 minus 2 is going to give me 6x square. All right. Now you just look upon x terms. What are the x terms I have? This one and yeah, only one. So let me write minus 5x. Now look at the constants. Where are the constants? How many constants I have here? 7 minus 6 minus 10.
Sir,
So
it's actually plus 6, right?
Yes, sir, because plus 8 square
Plus
is a
6, yeah.
greater number.
sorry.
Sir,
So
in
the
the answer is plus 6 x square. Plus 6x square.
Oh yeah, sorry. You're talking about this one. Yeah, here plus 6 square.
Yes.
I am sorry. Yeah, very good observation. Look at this here. How many constant? Plus 7 minus 6 minus 10. So what is the answer here? Minus 9.
minus 9.
Minus 9. So do we have any other possibility? No. So this is my final answer now. So this is my final answer. What is
I
this
have a
answer?
doubt, sir.
Yeah, one second. Let me finish. This is my final answer. Look at the options now. Minus 5x cube. So only B option is possible. So my B option is correct. Any doubt now? Tell me. Any doubt?
Sir, you got
No,
this
sir.
5x
See,
cube, sir. Minus
see. I'll tell you a quickest way